you send the air elemental with them, or is the air elemental staying with most of the halflings that are here at the campfire?
Air elemental stays with whatever group of halflings is smallest.
The smaller group, it goes and will follow with these two.
And
Okay, so he's under orders to protect these
well,
halflings, and these
He's
halflings go off on a night of scouting.
Wait a
I'm
second.
setting off
You're gonna
my
go protect
living.
the halflings that. Hold on. You're gonna protect the halflings that just got mad at us for protecting them.
Yes.
Well, for stealing their revenge kills, not for protecting them. Like, if you prevent any of them from dying in the first place, they won't get mad that you killed the thing.
Okay.
At least
setting
that's my understanding.
Okay.
setting off my other living traps. Omen, kill or not kill. He's on rescue duty. Like, pay attention to the area around us for suspicious movements.
Alright.
I leave that up with interpretation.
He'll sit in a tall tree branch and just keep his life sense going.
Yeah. If any halfling gets snatched, and go snatch it back.
You're keeping watch.
I'm setting multiple things to keep watch with magics.
So what about the party? The halflings are off keeping watch. There's two of them.
But if I do that, I get executed.
Does anybody in the party want to keep watch?
I'll help. Yes.
Oh wait, there was one more thing.
Because we know I have the best luck with
Second watch.
perception.
The Tyrannosaurus. What's the? Did we name the air wyvern? Or did I just forget?
I don't think so.
What's your name?
I don't remember renaming it.
The air wyvern. What do you want to be named?
What do you want to
Ask
be?
it if it already has a name.
He just screams.
It does not respond. It just growls
I can
hungrily.
Brain,
Did you feed it today?
I can brain link to it, and he ate the sloth.
Oh yeah. All right. So he eats the sloth and is quite content.
I don't think the name matters, especially when it eats you alive.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so,
telepathically, you and-
Each person who keeps watch for 2 hours and has to roll a perception check to see if
Okay.
you see or hear anything.
I
I'm
use
gonna-
my psionic ability. Okay.
Do I have to roll a perception check?
Ninja.
Yeah.
I use my psionic ability to send an image in the head of Ringside, and the image is him being eaten alive by his drake.
Okay.
Damn, an 11 on the perception roll.
It's gonna have nightmares tonight. Okay, an 11 on your perception. That night, the sounds of the forest are incredibly busy. You hear birds, like maybe owls of some kind. You hear lots of scuttling creatures in the underbrush, just things that come out at night in search of food. They're everywhere. Occasionally, predators will stalk by in the distance, but they never stick around, and the campfire kind of keeps them at a distance. So there's a lot of activity, and throughout the night you notice lots of things, but nothing attacks the party during your watch or anybody else's. Okay. Ringside. The halflings and your elemental never come back.
Oh.
Resummon elemental.
Okay.
Like, they just don't come back within the 2 hours of the first watch, or?
In the morning, the halflings are upset. They say that two of them, the ones that had been on watch that night, never returned.
Oh my.
Resummon air elemental.
All right. Your air elemental is here.
Does it know what happened?
It felt pain, and then it ceased to exist. It reappeared in the plane of air, floating in the ether. It had been pierced by something powerful. That's all it knows.
Something that powerful to kill an elemental in one hit without it knowing?
How far away did you go?
Well, it was scouting around to see if there was anything dangerous during the party's camp, so it didn't go too far. It must have happened nearby.
We didn't even hear any screams in the night?
Nobody heard a thing.
The fucking
Why?
the halfling assassinated it.
Whatever happened away from line of sight and totally silently. Nobody was aware of it.
The fucking
Hang on,
halfling
hang on.
backstabbed it.
Does anyone know clairvoyance?
Wait, stop, hang on. Alright, I'm making sure of this. This thing has resistance to regular damage. So either whatever happened was magic somehow, or it was so powerful that it blew through, how much is this? Like, freaking 180 hit points in a single blow.
Wait, what happened? Is your Drake dead?
No, his air elemental died.
No,
And the
You're
two
assuming
halflings.
it wasn't magical damage?
How about a group? Could have been a group.
It only had to be 90 physical, or 90 magical, I mean. It would have to be 180 physical.
Air wyvern.
Or
It could have been a
dispel
group of
magic.
enemy. It could have been a group of enemy halflings.
Yeah, there's various spells that can deal with an air elemental pretty quickly. Banishment,
Dispel magic.
dispel
Yeah,
magic.
banish. Wow.
I want to send the wyvern to sniff them out. To sniff out the bodies.
I'm going to stay.
Okay.
No, that's a dumb idea. More.
I mean, I still feel like this was just halflings.
The halflings also look around, and they're all rangers. They're really good at investigate checks. And they did not find any remnants. There's no blood, there's no bodies, there's no halflings, they're gone.
We got the nightmare guy, right?
No, the Nightmare
I-
Man was never captured or defeated.
He was at the volcano thing, right? But we never did anything with that at the giant volcano thing.
He stopped attacking you before you finished the Road of Fire. He mostly tried to kill you before you got out there, and then he went off to do something else while you guys finished that part of it.
No, the nightmare guy stopped when we were in the prison. That's the last time we saw him.
Yeah.
And you actually saw him. He was like talking to the giants physically. He wasn't there in nightmare form.
I cast locate object on their stuff.
You cast locate object, but their stuff does not exist anymore.
Huh?
They were vaporized in the night.
They were animized. They were in that submarine. Yeah.
No, too soon.
I tell Caspar to tell the remaining
Go back 1 second.
halflings to stay closer to us during the night, and that we'll keep watch over them. We don't want any more of them missing.
Right. The halflings are spooked. They're noticeably scared, and they're going to stay close, not staying distant and hidden from the party, but within sight even. Like anybody with a high perception will often see them moving through the trees just adjacent to the trail.
Okay. Does the wind elemental of the air, does it know where it was enough to take us back to the exact location?
Oh, it wasn't far. It was just nearby.
Okay, take us there.
All right. You go there, but there's not a clue to be found anywhere. No signs of a struggle. No remnants of any halflings. It's just a clearing. Behind some trees. It's
Are we
hidden-
sure this isn't a nightmare?
it was in a location that's hidden from the party. Where you were camped, you would not be able to see this location. But it doesn't look like there's anything that's there.
The halflings no longer exist, you say?
He tried to do a locate object, and the objects that the halflings had in their possession no longer exist.
Can't you use look at objects on people?
This wouldn't be more sloths, right? Like, we heard the halflings die when the sloths ate them. Like this is different, right, from that other encounter?
Sloths are messy. They leave a big puddle of gore.
Okay, I'm annoyed. I'm casting a spell.
I don't have anything that
Okay.
helps investigate stuff.
Sacrificing 25 gold to cast divination. Or wait,
Like
that's
gold, or damage.
We're still level 13, right?
Mm, yeah.
Why might be short? That's if we try something. I need immune. Significantly more ceramic. You contact your deity, you're doing proxy and answer 3 questions. You can answer with a yes or no. You must ask your questions before the spell ends. There's an incorrect answer for each question. Aren't necessarily omniscience. Short phrase for 1 minute. Okay. Burn incense in a vial of holy water, so I guess 25 silver, since that's what it takes to use the sample spell. I do a bunch of magic stuff to cast the spell to ask the question.
Sure. What's your question?
Okay. Question 1. What happened to the halflings?
Okay, the cryptic reply that the divination reveals to you from the winged elephant, he says, "In a moment, life snuffed out, pulled ever deeper into the black nothing."
But they brought on the ground?
I'm thinking about that sentence. In a moment, life snuffed out. Who or what snuffed out their life?
I think that would be an additional casting of the spell.
I get to ask 3 questions. Yes.
I wonder why we care so much when they want to handle everything on their own.
Divination does not give you 3 questions, it gives you just 1. But you can cast it multiple times.
Immune, not divination.
I think it's smarter if we leave and not poke at whatever killed your air elemental in a single attack or spell or whatever.
Let's see. Commune. You
I'm
contact your
thinking this
deity
is-
or divine proxy and ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with a yes or no. Alright, so then if you used commune instead of divination, you wouldn't have even gotten that sentence. You would have gotten a yes or no answer.
Wait, is it yes or no answer specifically?
Yeah.
It says in a short phrase where.
So you're getting them mixed up, because that's divination.
Oh, regret. Okay, I guess I casted I guess I'll just cast divination twice.
Okay, you cast another divination. Alright, what's your question this time?
What killed who or what killed the halflings?
Okay, the cryptic reply that the winged elephant gives you, who or what killed the halflings? The Revenge Seeker, the killer of halflings, the dreaded foe of halfling life.
Okay, now I want to kill it. Let's go do it.
Hey, halflings, you have a dreaded foe.
The halflings think to themselves and shake their head. They don't know.
And not a known dreaded foe?
Okay, so Caspar is going to translate some things that the halflings are going to say, and basically what he tells to the party is this.
Were they dragged underground or put into a different dimension, a different plane?
The halflings believe that there is a tribe of their kind called the Life Stealers. No one has ever seen one, but sometimes halflings disappear while they're out hunting or scouting for foreigners. The Life Stealers are invisible and silent. You should understand that the very idea of one halfling willfully killing another is terrifying to them. They have deeply seated traditions of resolving dispute through peaceful rituals adjudicated by their priests. There are the odd clans of renegades whose only bond is to their tribe, but those primitives are known and kept at bay.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you that it looks like your friends got their life stolen.
They nod their heads solemnly about the life stealers. They're all very spooked. They're a superstitious lot, and so many of them are going to pray and become fearful. Some of them are having a hard time. They're shaking. They're not eating.
Calm emotions abound.
Yeah, all right.
I'm being a frickin'. I'm being the nice priest. Well, I'm being the technical. I'm being behaviorally priestly.
You were mean.
Are you guys gonna heal from the long rest? A few of you guys are damaged. Soul, Horn.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, I cast
Ring
spells
sight.
where appropriate to cheer them up.
Well, you're injured too. Oh no, that's that's
Mine
And the Drakeling, I assume, should have more than 35 health if it heals. I don't know what a max HP is.
I do some minor illusions and prestidigitations to
And also Caspar's missing some health.
fool their superstitions.
All right.
What is a rogue's hit die? Rogue.
We're gonna heal Orin to full.
Yeah, how about we all stay together this time, guys? Yes.
Yeah, I already told them that.
Okay, so they
We
disappeared.
have
You had an
6 left
investigation.
now.
There are 6 halflings remaining from the initial 10.
Does that mean it's going to be less soon?
I asked them if they
If we run
normally
out, we're gonna be lost.
many in their party when they go out into the forest like this.
They shake their head. And no, they have been a group for a long time, and they've never lost so many so quickly. It's really got them spooked.
Is anyone
Sloths
using
were
the magic carpet?
I don't think so. The canopies are too thick to really fly around here. Right?
You wouldn't be able to
How-
properly follow the halflings if you were flying above the canopy. And you can't really fly down here on the trail. It's too narrow. You have to move in single file.
Alright. So this time, my new strategy is to just have the wind elemental be like engulfing as many of the halflings as possible.
Just
Oh, I like that.
sitting on top of them. Yeah, that would freak them out a little bit, but oh well. Alright, so you guys are traveling.
I've cast a spell of protective air around you guys.
Knock.
So they'll just feel weird.
Naka's gonna go to the front. Low Key is gonna go to the back, taking up the rear guard. Entok and Day Day are gonna go on the right. Alright, so they are moving through the forest to either side of the party. Just outside of your sight range. Put your party in position on how you're traveling. Keep in mind you've got to be kind of in single file.
Still want to know what exactly happened to those freaking halflings. It's a grudge at this point.
I'll be in the front.
How big are these boxes?
I will put
10
myself
foot
in
square.
the middle
So I can stand with the
of my Amazosaurus.
But let's try to keep it in a line. I'll move Joe over here.
while traveling.
Yeah. Narrow forest trails.
Can we roll again to do your stuff or?
Sure. During the 10 hours of travel, everybody can make a roll. If you guys want to do a forage or... Let's see, I'm going to have Oren do a stealth roll.
I got a 25.
Can I also roll a stealth roll?
Okay, you can get... Oh, you find a patch of Black Lotus. This time you find 8 of them growing together.
Not that rare, huh? But Ninja, can I roll a stealth roll?
Sure.
Sweet. We're gonna be able to
Caroline,
be able to grow some of these flowers and tea or not.
I'm gonna roll perception while we're walking. God damn it.
I'm just
Rolling so bad tonight.
So that's just going to default to your passive.
18 passive.
Good times never.
Can the air wyvern go grab itself some food that doesn't
Go
taste
grab
good?
itself some food.
It would probably get lost in the forest.
I don't want the halflings to go off on their own again, so...
That's a 24 and stuff.
We're halflings.
All right, you've got a 24 stealth. You and Oren are
we
both
take a hunt-
well hidden.
Should we take a hunting diversion to go feed ourselves? What's this Pokemon Championships ad doing on the video? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
I sent another image in the head of a ring sight. It's the image of them hunting for food, and then this Drake decides that he is food.
That ring sight is the food. Didn't you bring any sloth? Did he eat it all? They're pretty hefty beasts.
I mean, we only had
if
2.
I didn't know how much. I mean, if one's all he needs, then I'd stop him halfway for me to go for them.
I mean, he probably wouldn't be able to even finish one.
Well, then I keep the rest of the freaking.
It's like you defeat a hippopotamus. How much of it can you eat in one sitting?
That concept just makes me.
Where are you going to store this hippopotamus-sized sloth
Look,
carcass?
Ulrich.
The magic carpet.
Ew. You're gonna make our carpet smell like shit later.
Oh
I
my
have
god.
prestidigitation. I can just clean him with magic.
Does that get out stains? Like, actually, like, stuck in there?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought that's just for, like, dust that shakes loose.
Mary Poppins spell. I'll double check.
Like, I don't think it can strip paint.
You instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. I think that, like, I'd assume you can use that to just like clean a house if you kept casting it over and over again.
Yeah, it is just a cantrip, so I guess, yeah.
Okay, so here's what happens. You guys are traveling. You guys make your rolls. You collect ingredients. You're scouting. You're stealthing. You're doing various things. Late into the day,
Oh, right.
6-7 hours in, while you're traveling, something happens.
Oh, things happening. The
Columns
death
of
zone
sunlight
adventures.
penetrate the vaulted ceiling of the soaring branches. The sense of calm reminds you of a temple. Suddenly, a halfling to your left lets out a quick staccato call of warning. Seconds later, you hear something crashing through the underbrush. The party is under attack by a pack of Thri-kreen reduced to animal intelligence by the effects of the Cyanatrix. Roll initiative.
What if a party member was a Thri-kreen?
What?
What if a party member was a Thri-kreen?
Oh, oops, not a 5. Why is that a 5? You 2.
They would have terrible headaches, and their psionic abilities would not function right.
Yeah, big roll.
Initiative.
Initiative.
All right, initiative set.
How would some aggressively
Because Oren
how would
has.
some aggressively French initiative rolls?
Aggressively, friends.
Initiative +5. I'll
6,
roll Oren.
23. That's 20.
Damn. Damn.
Oren. I rolled Oren Ninja.
Okay. Ringsight, what's your initiative?
16.
Not
Does
bad.
the wyvern shares my initiative, right?
Yeah, your stuff all goes on your initiative.
Man, you guys have good. You guys have good rolls.
Yeah, it looks like Sia goes first.
This is the first time that's happened. This is like the first time ever that's happened. Yes!
It's your chance to finish the fight in one shot.
Wait. It's where are the threats?
Pressure.
Can
Alright.
we see them?
So, Sia, you were in the wilderness. You were moving with these halfling rangers. The halfling rangers spotted this Thrycreen, and he's
Wait, what's that thing? I don't see him.
up in the branches here of this tree.
You were pretty high stealth for me to not see him in real life.
Mad Mantis Man.
Right there.
Yeah, I see
What
him.
is you, Joe?
What happened?
Alright.
I promoted you.
Well, thank
I
you.
just noticed you came back.
Alright,
Does that promotion come with the raise?
you've seen the Predator, I'm sure. So, basically, invisible up in the trees, the mantis is going to reveal itself in some way. One of the halflings noticed it up in the trees there, and it's going to attack in a moment. But you're
Does
quicker
it-
than he is.
Does it see me with my 24 and stealth?
He seems to be looking at the main party, like probably at Taurus, not at you.
Okay. I want to use my bow. And
Whoa! Skywell's just in time.
we just got in combat. Welcome.
Oh, dang it. I gotta hit that. Okay, there we go. I'll get that later.
There's a horde of vicious praying mantises.
So
Oh.
if I'm stealth, does that mean I have advantage, ninja?
If it hasn't seen you, you have advantage on the attack. Yep.
Nice.
Where is Tabletop Simulator?
Uh, 27 to hit.
It hits.
Can I use the arcane shot option and the bows feature?
Yeah.
All right. So for damage, hold on.
Damn, Sol is being the hero.
And I'm using grasping arrow for the it has to wait. Hold on. I think that's on its turn. Yes, on its turn. The hits. So that's let me roll the damage.
It would be cool if you had an arrow that you shoot and it becomes.
Oh yeah, I do. Hold on. I forgot I'm using Pacific type of arrow because my normal arrows ran out. Hold on.
And it
Shit.
becomes a chain lightning.
I could choose lightning for the element, but where's my ammo? Where is it? Oh yes, acid arrows. How much does that do?
Is it regular acid? Is that like 1d6 acid damage?
I have a bundle of 20 acid arrows made with U copper, arrowhead, and steep side tack feathers. Applies acid vial on hit.
Well, for that, you have to look up Acid Vial. And what Acid Vial says is that it does 2d6 acid damage on hit.
Oh, wow. That's more than I thought.
Okay,
Yeah, I thought it was
so
one.
that's 78 plus.
Hmm. I had a 795 credit score. Fucking win.
Nice. Check you out.
Just killing it, man.
Plus 2d6
Damn it, man.
plus.
No, it
You
was
don't know
795.
that?
It's not.
All right. So damage wise, that is 42 damage,
Okay.
and
Halflings.
grasping, and it's grasping arrow.
Damn. If you didn't roll
Oh,
these two,
yeah.
That's the noise of it falling out the tree.
Ow.
somebody's rubbing their phone on their bones. I
Bloody Chris.
I should not laugh that hard. So much rubbing their balls right now.
So
think.
that
I would
arrow
like that,
does
I don't know.
poison damage? Did you roll that?
Acid damage. Oh yeah. It does doesn't grasping arrow does? Oh yeah, it's poison. Yeah.
2d6 poison.
No, at 2d8 poison.
And the website
2d8
I'm
of
looking at
that.
says 2d6 poison. Did it go up for some reason?
For grasping or the acid vial?
The grasping arrow?
Are we talking about the right arrow, or am I talking about the right arrow? No. Because I think we're looking at arcane shot options. Hold on.
I'm looking at the grasping arrow arcane shot option. It says 2d6 poison. So you're doing 2d6 poison, 2d6 acid, the bow damage.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. Yep. Wait, hold on. Yep, it's grasping. Grasping. My bad. No, wait. No,
And
I
then if
gotta
it moves on its turn, it'll take an additional 2d6 slashing
Yes.
damage on top.
Yeah, but I think I rolled it wrong. I thought grasping arrow did 2d8.
Are you trying to one-shot that freaking thing? If you didn't roll these two ones,
makes
man, that would have been
sense.
even more. So does he have to roll something else too? 2d6 or?
It's a strength check on his turn to move.
Oh.
Okay, so what's the actual total damage there? Are you sure it's 42?
Hold on, I'll put my.
Are you missing damage?
Yeah.
Here?
Let me check.
You still have your dice on your table? Yeah, you still have your dice, is there? No, man, those two ones were on the D8.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's more accurate. Okay. So the actual damage is 45.
Ooh.
All right, cool. You blast it real hard. Real hard.
It's
What do you-
melting
what-
and it's poison.
What do you think the primary damage done there was? What did the most damage? What type?
Oh yeah. Hold on. If I was using the elemental bow shot, I never did pick an element. I want to go lightning.
All right, so it fails its wound check and lightning.
It's not dead.
Well, that gives a disadvantage on dex checks.
Damn. That's awesome. You fucked it up.
Is it visibly damaged?
The lightning blisters its body, crisping its shell.
And it's melting and it's poison.
Yeah,
it is
its
pretty-
stealth carapace is so badly damaged that it's no longer hidden.
Watch out in the trees.
Okay,
I was
so
thinking better.
that's the end of your turn, right?
Yes, I'm saving the action surge for when it's really badly needed.
All right. The mantis
Wait,
is
wait,
pissed
now,
off and it's going to leap at you. It'll take that 2d6 damage.
Who's rolling it?
Well, I think his movement is also stunted, isn't it?
And it has a dex disadvantage too. if
Its
it's
speed
coming
is
off that
reduced
tree.
by 10 feet.
So it can probably make that.
It's got a movement speed of, let's see, what's it got? 50 feet. So it's, yeah, it can make a 40-foot jump.
Okay.
Does it have to do a dex check
Yeah, I made it.
with disadvantage?
So we're gonna call this one A. Okay, so he makes 3 attacks.
Alright.
A bite, a claw, and a claw. He's got a 24, a critical 27, and a 26.
Those hit.
All of those hit.
Yeah. This guy is a machine.
Okay, so the bite does 9, and each claw does 10. The one that crit does 20. So 20, 39 damage total.
39 damage?
Yes.
Jeez. Hold on. I'm waiting to see if there's anything I have. Anything. Man, I probably should have used that action surge shit. Nope, I just take it. Alright, 39 it is.
Should my
What
health
is
be
your,
full?
yeah, your health should be full. What is your damage threshold?
Like max HP, 66.
No, for wounds it would be 12 plus your con modifier.
12 plus my con modifier.
I think that critical hit probably goes over it.
Yeah, it's 12.
All right.
Hey, Taro, can you mute? You're making a bunch of background sound.
What's his wound?
You suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
We're not level 13 yet.
No! Right after I got rid of that chest plate of comfort.
Damn.
And you take 1 additional damage as well.
So it's
I'll be right
40
back.
damage.
Damn.
Yeah, you took 40 damage in 1 turn. That's rough.
You better get the fuck out.
All right. This mantis jumps out of a tree and lands on Omen.
Oh no, there's more.
What's
Oh,
Omen's
21.
AC? I'm going to say he healed up from his 8 damage from the night previous, and he's got an armor class of 12. All right, Crean B is going to go bite, claw, claw. He gets a 19, 16, and a 23.
Why'd they have such high luck hitting me? Wait.
Hey Ninja,
Yeah.
can you inject Ulrich?
Sure.
I'm going to.
Oh, wait. It's a problem injecting figurines that have states. Because it's not going to have her information on all states, so it's only going to be on this armored one.
That's fine. That's
All right.
what's. Yeah, that's the one that I'll be fighting with her in.
I'm back.
Hopefully this works. All right, so how many hit points?
128.
128. Are we doing other
Oh.
stats? Action surge?
No.
One?
Yeah, action surge 1. Get a blue one. I got it.
Okay, so this mantis jumps in and hits Omen a bunch of times for 29 damage. A second mantis jumps in at Omen. Oh no, Omen! This is Mantis C, and Mantis C has Bite, Claw, Claw, 18, 26, 10. He actually had a miss in there. That's another 19 damage.
Omen, or not Omen, Ringside, you better hurry up and tame that Drakeling.
Alright, Omen is defeated and goes down in a heap.
Oh no.
No, these guys are strong.
Oh,
Is that for Omen's first time being down?
Are you you're muted, Taro, if you want to see.
I think so. So yeah, 2 mantises jump in, a total of 5 attacks out of 6 landed, and Omen goes unconscious and drops to the ground in a heap. He's not dead yet, but he is badly wounded and making his
This
death
is
saves.
Does anyone have any bug repellent? Seriously, does anyone have anything that'd be like really good at keeping these guys away? 'Cause
I hear Tat typing, but I don't hear anything. His voice. Are you trying to speak? Also, I'm pretty sure you would have used some hit dice to heal the night before.
You're using
Tanya is
Morkan, huh?
silently raging at this situation.
I noticed that you're using Morkan Ninja for the ranger.
Yeah.
Oh.
is this
Reusing an old figurine.
Yeah.
You jealous? You jealous?
Okay, ringside. Your air elemental is under attack by Mantis Man D. Alright. Mantis
like
Man
a
D.
Power Rangers?
Bite Claw. It's a 23, 16, 13.
Mantis Man D.
Does Caspar shoots arrows like Morkan
Two
used?
of those.
His armor class is 15, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 15, that's a hit, miss. So 19 damage, the air elemental, but it's physical, so he cuts that in half to 9. Okay, that's not so bad. This one jumps at Morg. Morg.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Does Caspar know I have the magic touch? Does he know I can cast magic?
No, I have actually, like, when you weren't here, I did not cast any spells with you, specifically because you're hiding your magic from Caspar. You don't
Can
want...
you see me currently?
You also don't want the halflings to think you're a defiler because they'd attack you immediately. They hate defilers.
Oh, no!
They hate defilers more than anything. The halflings are incredibly strict preservers. They love druids, but they hate defilers.
Can they see me?
Oh yeah. They're all over. They're totally
Right next
surrounding
to
you.
They're right next to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be a fighter, man.
Okay, Morg, you've got 16 armor class, right? Mantis Man E jumps in, claw, bite. 24, 18, 18. I think all of that hits.
Yeah.
So 9, 10, 10. 29
This-
damage.
Ouch. I am
This
not doing
man right here had that bug. You know?
Make a
Okay,
DC 12 Constitution save against the poison.
DC.
Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. This one right here attack Morg?
Yeah.
That's within my range. I get a sentinel attack.
Okay.
I failed the con save.
All right.
That might push him back, though.
Oh, nope. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Isn't it your reach longer, though?
No, but the sentinel attack doesn't take into account my reach.
This is really bad. This is really, really bad.
Wait, so I took 29 damage.
He's about to lose a limb. That's what's about to happen. I know it. I know that. He's about to lose a limb.
Okay,
Switch.
the mantis jumps on Morg, bites him in the neck. He is poisoned and paralyzed for up to a minute.
Oh. Grimoire, did we have the Hero's Feast when we were camping? Do we have temporary hit points?
We usually have it every time.
Okay.
Plus 2d10.
2d10.
It'll be the same for Soul.
Hmm.
And it would be the same for.
Everybody get their 2d10.
You guys I need to do damage and I need to heal you guys now, though.
Wait, we gained 2d10 or can we have 2d10? Wait, what's happening?
Temp HP from eating the Hero's Feast.
Oh, we had
Roll-
that, so we had
Roll
10 on top.
2d10.
We have it every morning.
2d10.
Just forget about it.
Oh, wait a second. Hero's Feast protects you against poison, I think.
What about the paralyze effect?
But if it comes from the
It's
poison,
from poison,
it might be
yeah.
paralyzed.
Is it just poison damage or poison condition? Heroes.
Um,
creature is cured of all diseases and poison becomes immune to poison and being frightened for 24
Immune to
hours.
poison.
You're still paralyzed.
And Mantis Man F jumps in and attacks the air elemental with a bite, claw attack. It resists all the damage, which is non-magical, but it does sustain another 14 damage from this mantis, bringing it to a total of 23 damage on the air elemental, being shredded by these mantis men, but they're sort of confused by their inability to get anything solid to rip and tear. So that was all the mantises that leaped out and attacked, and we go to Morg, who is suffering terrible agony as paralytic poison courses through his neck vein into his brain and his body. Roll a con save, DC 12.
Wait, if I'm immune from the poison, would that make me immune to the paralyzing poison?
Negative.
No? Okay.
Are you just immune to poison?
That's what Hero's Feast says. It
Hero's
says immune
Feast.
to poison and being frightened.
Okay, then never mind.
Oh.
The thing's awesome. But I still take the full 29 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was physical, not poison. The poison just causes the status effects.
Let's see. All of these squares are 10 foot squares. I'm going to cast. I can't do that. What? I'm not doing Ice Storm. I'm gonna do. I'm just using this for the size right now. 60-foot radius. But since we're in the forest, I'm going to use Wrath of Nature. Let's see. Or before I do that, I'm gonna move though, because I don't want things hitting me. He can take an attack of opportunity if he wants. I'm going to move.
Wow.
I'm gonna move to where these two trees are, this way. Oh wait, that's really far away. I'm only moving 30 feet. 5, 10,
He does swing on you, but it's a swing and a miss.
25, 30.
Also, Taurus, did you ever take your attack against it?
I wasn't close enough.
Oh, alright. Because he's at a diagonal, right?
2, 3,
Yep.
4.
Well, I'm in this square, I guess, but I was behind Morg, which means I was 5 foot behind Morg, which means I'm 10 foot from this guy, at least.
Well,
Okay,
it's 10-foot square, so I imagine your character is doing a half and half. Like, if you split these two squares here, you are in the 4 squares like that.
Come on.
Yeah, but my sentinel attack is only 10 feet, so he'd have to be in,
Yeah, he would be at 15 there because of the diagonal.
he'd have to be in one of these right there.
Where are you, Morg?
Actually, that's a really bad spot. I'm not gonna move there. I would move under this tree. What?
Why are you moving? I don't
So close.
understand.
Huh?
I don't understand.
You don't want to go too far, and you don't need to move. You don't need to disengage.
I'm moving because I want to be near plants. Okay, so Wrath of Nature is a 60-foot. Oh wait, this is supposed to be a cube, not a circle. My bad. Cube, 60-foot cube. Oh, and it's not radius; it's the whole thing. 1, 2.
How much damage did you take, Morg?
Oh, this is fun. The trees are just going to beat up the mantises for you, huh?
Yeah.
At the start of each of your turns, each of your enemies within 10 feet of any tree in the cube must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 46 slashing damage from whipping branches.
2, 3, 4,
Damn.
5, 6. Okay, this is a 60-foot cube.
You took what, 28 or 29 damage?
I took 29 points of damage. I put it on, like, in my description thing. I'm at 75 out of 93. The bar thing, not, like, the maximum isn't high enough, and I don't know how to edit it.
You can change that. What is it?
No.
93?
93 now. Okay,
Does
So
that
now all of this,
that happens immediately,
What?
right?
yeah, it's a action. Uh, the trees everywhere within 10 feet. Any enemies they take, they have to succeed a Dex saving throw, or they take 46 slashing damage by the whipping trees.
Okay. One of them
All of the
saves, one of
areas
them fails.
also- Okay. And
I'm gonna say the one that attacked Soul is the one that failed. How much damage does he take? 46.
46. I'll roll it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
There you go, 93.
The other one that was within reach was
Uh,
attacking the air elemental, but it dodges.
This doesn't count as the elemental damage that my new frost staff would add ice damage.
It is. You could add your
Theoretically,
frost
it's
damage
just
to
frost
all
damage.
all your spells.
Oh, okay. I thought it was specifically like
Hey,
elemental
Lord, what's your
spells.
I will count this one. This is a
What's your
Wrath of
initiative?
Nature is using the elements.
Elements call.
It uses the rocks, the trees, the roots and vines. All of this is, yes, it's part of the earth.
The bonus damage is my proficiency bonus, so it adds +4. Alright, it's gonna be 14 points of slashing damage and 4 points of cold damage. And then, okay, at the end of each of my turns, I also get to choose 1 point in the ground inside the cube, and the enemy must succeed on a strength saving, athletics, or they become restrained until the spell ends. Spell check is my DC. Okay, so they have to make a 16 DC strength saving throw, and I will pick on. Is anyone close to? Oh, Soul's hurt pretty bad. I will restrain this one.
Okay. He is restrained.
Okay.
And that means
And
he gets
then,
what?
are there any rocks around?
Speed 0 attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Several rocks here, large boulder here, rock here, rock here, rock here.
Okay. Bonus action on my turn, I will cause one of those loose rocks in the cube to launch at a creature, make a ranged attack spell. So this is, I roll a hit plus my spell casting modifier. This is 20 plus 8. And I will be striking, let's see, what's the range on this rock throwing thing? I guess it's just any creature inside the cube.
In the cube, yep.
Strength save.
If you hit the one that's restrained,
I'm gonna
you
hit
have
the
it.
one that hit me.
You ever
If you
seen
hit the one that-
Labyrinth, where the rocks attack?
So this rock is gonna go fly over and
if you hit
fling
the
at
one
this
that's
one.
All right.
if you hit the one that's restrained, the attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Even if it's a spell attack?
Yeah.
Okay, then sure. I'll make it fly and hit that one then. So then I'll roll with advantage. And then 21. Does that hit?
I'm gonna tell you that is its armor class. It barely connects.
Okay. This is non-magical bludgeoning damage, so if it resists this, it takes less damage. It will take 17 non-magical bludgeoning damage, and then it has to make... If it's restrained, does it need to make a strength saving throw to fall prone?
No.
Or is it just like held up, standing up from
It's
the root?
still restrained and it is unconscious.
Oh, okay. The spell's
Nice
awesome. I
Got it
like
right,
this.
got it right between the eyes.
Yeah. Beamed it. It drops like a sack of potatoes.
I'll shout out to the other halflings if there are any outside to come inside the animated plant life.
All right, Taurus, what do you do?
Alright, so I look at E Mantis and I say, "You hit my friend." I'm gonna step up here. I'm gonna close the distance with this halfling to make sure I have his back covered.
Yeah.
You sound so. I was so matter of fact the way you said that. You hurt my friend. He walks up, obliterates.
And I'm gonna hit this Mad Mantis man here. Recklessly. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. Nope. Yep. Up. Woohoo! 28 to hit. Does that hit?
It sure does. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll use a bonus action to rage. Forgot.
Rage. I would like to
Oh.
rage.
Yeah. You hit my friend. And I think I should throw a booming on that as well. So 35. Hold on. And a booming. And the booming. Which would put me at. Oh, 38 damage on the first one. You're not dead yet? I squash you, little bug.
Not dead yet.
And I'll go ahead and hit with a second attack. Ka-chow! 21 to hit.
That hit barely.
Woo-wee. And I'll be like 26 damage. And I'm gonna have Ulrich protect. Oh, orange stealth.
Yeah.
Guess I don't see him over there. Probably. Were we aware that Orin was over here?
You can't see him.
Okay.
Okay, you hit the Mantis Man so hard that you've cracked his exoskeleton wide open, and a huge chunk of his exoskeleton is like broken off in fragments, and some of his internal organs are leaking out. So whenever he attempts an action in combat, he has to make a DC 15 con save. On a failed save, he loses his action, and he can't use reactions until the start of his next turn. Oof.
Are we using this system all the time now?
The wounds?
Yeah.
Grit and Glory wounds? Yeah.
We've been using them. It's just normally people weren't getting hit hard enough to get wounds, or they've been making their con save, so it didn't matter.
Right.
I'm gonna have Ulrich move. Here. And she's gonna hit D-Mantis Man.
Are you gonna hit
Where?
D-Mantis?
Hit D-Mantis. Oh, I'm sorry. And E-Mantis is gonna get moved back 5 feet to
Okay.
this square.
You send him flying with his broken carapace?
Yes. D-Mantis is about to get hit too, and she has a +9 to hit.
Yep.
I gotta find this. Yeah. Oh no, she has +10 to hit. Okay. So her hit will be. $25 to hit.
Or
And
connect?
she does 2d8 plus 7. On her first attack, 16 damage. Second attack. $25 to hit.
Hit.
And that's gonna be 17 damage.
Okay.
And she has an action surge. I wonder if she should use that.
At the start of combat to take an enemy out. It's a smart move.
Yeah, I'll have her action surge so she can get another 2 attacks. It's 2 attacks, right?
Another 2
Just a
attacks.
whole nother-
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Boom, baby! Can I just roll both of them real quick?
Sure.
Well, another 25 to hit. And oh, that's a 18. Oh, 28.
All right. Roll me
28
some
to hit.
damage 2 more times.
All right. It's gonna be a 16 and a 20.
Nice. All right.
Ooh.
Chop, 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 chop.
He has
Um,
69 damage. Not enough to kill it, but a lot of damage.
a nice
Yes,
amount
that
of damage.
giggity damage.
Nice. Does she have a bonus action that I can use? No.
Action search?
Action surge is the bonus action? Cool. No, you're good. I'm done.
Okay. My question is, okay, so I'm thinking that the ones that he's fighting, that Taurus and Ulrich are fighting, are going to be taken care of. They're going to be destroyed. But
Yeah.
Omen just went down, so I'm a little concerned about that wing and Drakeling. So I want to, do Mantis B and C, are they engaged or no?
They are on a defeated creature, so they don't count as being in combat with that creature. They're not threatened by it.
Well, then in that case, I will swing back around, and the one that, oh jeez, the one with the broken arm. Okay. This Mantis Man F is fighting the air elemental. I will go for him. That's okay.
Sure.
All right. So, hello. I click. Thank you. There you go.
You
that
did
is
it!
cooler. I'm gonna roll a Sonic dice for this.
All right.
That was an 18. Please, please, big money.
No.
Nope. Okay, it still misses.
It
I
misses.
burn a dice. Okay, I'll roll another attack. Just my offhand attack.
Sure.
Let's try that
There's
again.
only poor money here. Small money.
Is that a reference to something?
Hey, nat 20. Okay.
Mm.
Yes, there's been a lot of those tonight.
You still get your sneak attack. It's your first hit of the turn, so it's going to be pretty big,
Right.
even though it only does a D4.
21 damage. Oh wait, no. Do I even roll? How do crits work normally? But there's a table. That's right. I forgot. Okay, so that's gonna be for Mantis Man F. We'll say.
It was a
The one
crit,
I
wasn't
did
it?
already. Yeah. So do I even roll for that, or is it just max damage?
It's I roll for you, and it says on your critical hit, your strike surprises your opponent. They're surprised until the end of their next turn.
Okay.
Did you roll double damage dice?
I did not.
It would only add a D4. He was doing his offhand psionic dagger, so it would do an extra D4 damage.
Oh, it
Okay.
doesn't double the sneak attack dice?
And it's not with the.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I always forget about that because it seems broken, but it's true, right?
Rogue is supposed to kill things silently in one hit.
Yeah.
How do I? Oh my gosh.
Just roll your whole damage that you just rolled a second time.
There it goes. Okay.
It doesn't double the modifier though, right? Just the dice?
Just damage dice, yeah.
All right. So hold on. Let me just do that again. Boom. Bop. Pow. One last time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is creep over here. It's 24 more damage, and what I'm going to do is I don't know how much distance this actually is, but I'm going to try to um,
All
flip,
the squares
flip,
are
flip.
10-foot squares.
Oh well, then I'm good. Then I can do this. So I flip, flip, throw two daggers of energy into the side of this mantis man. He's surprised, and then I run over here to the side of this little bush, and I'm trying to be behind that, so that way that they are surrounded, and I can be somewhat hiding next turn. And that's my turn.
Nice.
Ring sight is up.
All right. First order of business. Wind elemental do a flying kick and spray all the maxes around.
All right.
I mean his whirlwind move.
Wait. Are you gonna whirlwind them away from us while we're killing them?
I'm gonna whirlwind them deeper towards you. Well, I can't control which direction they go in, but it does more damage.
Well, if you knock them out of the square, then we're fucked.
Okay. Whirlwind. Each creature in the elemental space has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw. On a fail, they are thrown and they take damage. He's not technically in any of their spaces. Do you want to move him on top of these two over here?
He is large size.
Correct.
So he should take up a 4x4 space.
No, these are 10-foot
Yeah.
squares, so he fills one full square here.
So both of those are in the same 10-foot square. So he takes up both of those guys.
Okay, so he can move on top of these two. If he's moving, this one gets an attack on him.
Where does it send them though? Like, it doesn't move,
Random
it
direction.
Ooh, he crits on his con save. Even though he's got broken ribs, he's still going to swing on your air elemental when it moves out of his threat range.
They get flung 20 feet in a random direction.
Your air elemental's got armor class 15. Ooh, that did hit. He takes an additional 5. That's not going to kill him, though. Okay, so the
That air elemental's not supposed to have +2 to AC. That's my Fire Drake armor that has the Druid barding.
he doesn't have that active right now, does he?
No, he's saying that
Yeah.
it's his when he's
That's for Morg elemental. Like I don't.
Yeah, I just
he
copied it.
Pasted the stats from Morg air elemental stats. Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Roll a DC 13 strength save.
Okay. Both of them fail it and are flung. You do 3d8 plus 2. It does 15 damage to each of them, and they are flung back. 69, 79, 84. Mantis Man D is flung away from the elemental into this rock over here, where he breaks his neck and he is defeated. This other one here is flung 20 feet back, 5, 10, 15, 20, and lands prone here in this bush.
Savage.
Yeah, pretty good. So that's your air elemental?
Is this the first round?
Yeah,
I haven't done anything yet.
not yet. You're last on the initiative.
Air elemental move over to where the guy who flung is.
Wait, I gotta do something. Like the Athlings, they gotta like, I don't know.
Don't
Trip.
get off.
They're all tripping. The Athlings, they're dumb. They get back on their feet.
Don't.
All right. You park your wind elemental on top of the downed
Okay.
mantis man.
Right. My mantises that just attacked my poor innocent boy make intelligence
Who's laughing?
It's not me.
All right. What are you casting on them?
Psychic Crush.
Psychic Crush. All right.
Ooh, good one.
That's
Intelligence. Oh my god. They both fail. Let's see some damage.
And
good.
assuming would succeed. Roll 12d6.
12d6.
Alex,
Alexa, turn off the lights.
Oh, it's about to get romantic in here.
ooh, what's Alexa doing?
Stop
42.
clawing me.
Oh yeah.
Charlie.
Tell me more.
And also they're stunned. And hey Wyvern, it's dinner time. But don't hurt the Omen. Don't hurt the Flappy Bird. Eat the bugs.
Flappy Bird.
Okay, you did so much psychic damage that they got first degree burns. They get superficial but painful burns whenever they take fire damage. They take an additional point of damage. Magical healing cures the burns.
Excuse me, they suffered from brain burn. I hurt their mind so badly they lit on fire.
Yeah.
Psychic combustion.
How?
I like it.
Combustion Man.
It just
Have you ever
says
played the game Psychonauts? You can set people on fire with your mind.
a psychic wound causes first degree burns. Let's see, what are the other options here? It can cause neuralgia, horrible
PK fire.
disfigurement, minor neuralgia.
Okay, fire.
Horrible disfigurement's a funny one. You have burn scars to the extent that you
Well,
can't be
anyway.
easily concealed. You have disadvantage on charisma persuasion checks, and advantage on charisma intimidation checks because you're literally melted by the psychic power. Second degree
Yeah,
burns.
even
You have
if-
disadvantage on strength, dex, and con checks. Ouch, that's a heavy duty one. Yeah.
Hey, Wyvern, I even cooked the meal for you. Dig in.
It's like Scanners.
Wyvern gonna like.
You ever see the movie
What?
Scanners? It's got one of the most awesome
Yeah.
movie head
Completely.
explosions that's ever happened.
Yeah.
I only know that reference from
Yeah,
watching
Wyvern's great.
Sword Art Online Abridged.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good movie. It's worth a watch if you haven't seen it. It's got Michael Ironsides. He's great. Where were we? Okay, so Taurus went,
Head
Orin
explosion.
went, Ringsight went. The Halflings are going to launch a
Wyvern
volley of
combo.
attacks.
It's the Wyvern's turn.
You mean your Drakeling?
Yes.
I'm gonna say untrained animal cannot be controlled in combat, so it's just gonna stand there.
Is it take the dodge or ready action?
Correct. It
Is
will
it
take the
like-
dodge action.
Wait, hang on. It's not going to do anything. There's fresh food right in front of him.
No, it's just gonna take the dodge action. It's a little bit freaked out.
It killed your omen in
What
front
is
of it.
this
It's scared.
Charizard nonsense?
It has PTSD, man. Give him a break.
It's
So-
seeing more giant things die in front of it.
So if you would like to train this creature, you can attempt a training roll, but it's animal handling, and you can only make it once a week. If you succeed, then you'll gain better control of the creature. But right now, it doesn't really respond to your commands very effectively.
He's like traumatized from dying and then seeing all of his siblings being destroyed.
So it's like you're pointing at the thing, say, "Go eat it," and it's just confused and it dodges around.
that Drake's gonna need a lot of therapy, man.
It's like that thing. It looks dangerous. It killed Omen. What?
I'll
You want me to eat
turn
it?
Order. Halflings. Assist me.
We have offended their culture. I don't know if they want to do that.
We're gonna have to drug that Drake, to keep it calm. Maybe there's a trick,
Okay, so this halfling,
Rest of the halflings.
all 6 of the halflings are going to take a shot at Mantis Man C.
What happens if Mantis Man C dies before they've all run out of shots?
Too late. They do a consecutive volley all at
It's all
once.
focused.
They're all like, ready, fire. They all just go at the same time.
I don't like the look of that.
It's a volley.
They better not have all failed.
They all fail.
Yeah, it looks like they all failed. Not a single arrow landed.
One's a crit failure.
Oh man, they are useless.
They're level 3.
They are terrible.
They're guides. They're not combatants.
You would have died against these slot.
Yeah, a single sloth can like kill one of their whole villages. Like,
Yeah, then they're mad because we saved their life. We broke their
They
fifis.
would have died. They rather die trying. Okay.
The closest one was a 19, which misses by 2. Oh god.
There's a reason why one sloth can take all of them out. It's because they're all too stubborn to run away. They're like, we will avenge them, and they all just die.
Okay, Kaspar is going to laugh at the poor aim of the halflings, and he's going to draw his mighty bow. He's going to shoot the Mad Mantis Man. Pow!
Does he have the stats of Morkan?
No, he doesn't.
No.
He fires 2 shots, one of them misses, the second one hits. The second one's going to be imbued with his hatred and deal a whole bunch of damage. He does 35 damage. Okay. He shoots this mantis straight through the chest into where you imagine a heart might be, and it sort of writhes on the ground for a moment before it stops moving.
Oh my god, you are an absolute dead shot.
Okay, so he killed that one. That was
All right.
Kaspar. Krius, what do you do?
Oh,
Did Omen make his death save?
You should roll that on your turn. Go ahead.
Okay.
Can't retire Omen yet. The Drake isn't trained yet.
No rat.
5.
5.
Oh no.
No. So what happens now?
Well, he's failed his first death save.
So what does that mean?
That means he's got 2
It
more
means just
failures,
one.
and then he's gone.
Kaput! Oh man.
And also, if he takes a hit, he
Also,
dies
there's a
instantly right
mantis
now.
next
If this surviving mantis decides to take a bite on Omen, Omen is permadead immediately.
That's not cool.
Please help me.
You're gonna
I
have to
am-
carry all your stuff that's on Omen on your back now.
Yeah, how are you gonna do that? Alright. So I take my staff.
Also, they're weak to fire.
It's my
I'm gonna
turn.
point out that
It's my
those
turn.
guys are
It-
they look very crispable right now.
Yeah, +1 damage from fire.
I take out my staff, and then I'm like, me being the greatest healer in the world. Take out the ingredients. Oh no, it's the ingredients for a fireball.
Oops.
Retire Omen immediately.
Okay, everybody in my circle there are getting healed by a bunch. Let's hope I hit hard.
What's the circle?
Okay, so 36.
36.
Everybody that has taken damage here gains 36. I'm doing
I am at full health.
mass cure wound,
Why am I at 64?
including Omen as well.
I am at full health. That does
Yeah.
not help because if that thing attacks him again, it's probably gonna fight through all his health.
But Omen regain, yeah.
Okay.
But that's the best I can do, man.
Omen only has 7 damage now. He's
Wait a
no
second,
longer
wait a
defeated,
second.
but he is prone.
Oh, he had healing touch.
Does the Drakeling have more max hit points than 35? Is that its max? I remember
No.
we did like 160 damage.
That's not
This
correct at
thing.
all. It's got like over 200 hit points.
Okay, so what I'm gonna
Oh,
do?
so it is just a freaking
Wait a
Charizard.
second. I move to Omen.
Currently, the Drakeling has half the stats of a full-grown air drake, which
I touch-
are obnoxiously
Oh.
powerful. It is like a really dangerous
Can I
creature.
change the order of what I'm doing, Ninja?
Yeah. What did you want to do first?
So I went to Omen first, and I did a cantrip. I'm doing Spare the Dying on Omen.
Okay.
So he falls at 0, and then I do the big heal. So that should take him at 36.
How did this help?
So I count damage in negative numbers, but he's got 43 hit points. So 36 off 43 left 7. Does that make sense to you?
Was that?
The way I calculate damage is I write them as negative numbers, but he has 43 hit points. So when he was defeated, he sits at 43, even though it listed him as like 48 damage. That was just the total running number of how much he took, but it actually stops at his number of hit points. So when you heal him 36 from 43, it leaves 7.
No, but I'm doing a Spare the Dying first.
Does that do any healing?
You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable.
Okay, so you stabilized him and then healed him. Same result.
Okay. Well, it's better.
I feel like you could have just. healed
No,
him
it's
and the
it's
same
really
thing would've happened.
it's really the same thing. It doesn't do anything.
Alright, well, I tried something. I thought maybe it would help.
Spare the Dying just makes it so they don't have to do death saving throws anymore. But healing.
If
that
you
also
didn't
does
care
that.
about him being in combat, you could just spare the dying and save the healing spell, and then he would just be unconscious at 0 hit points. He would not be at risk of immediately dying.
No, but I wanted to heal everybody in the
If
group
the
anyways.
if the mantises still attack him, even if you spare the dying, won't it just be like 2 hits and then it's like he failed 4 death saving throws and then dies again?
Yeah, correct. The first hit would be like an automatic crit, and then the next one would probably kill him.
That's okay. I put myself close, so maybe I'm gonna be the target. He can hit me instead. That's the end of my turn.
Alright,
That'll
so
be,
C's turn.
I'm an idiot. I just realized the mantis is freaking stunned.
What is done? The mantis?
Well, that's good.
Like it crush stuns its opponents. That's why it's the thing.
So he's not really a threat to Omen. But that's
Can't.
still good that Omen has been saved.
Yes. It is.
I'm
Thank
doing the best, man.
Multiple of us got healed anyways.
See ya.
Did the Drakeling also get healed by the 36 health?
The Drakeling didn't have
It
any
wasn't
damage.
hurt, it just stood there cowering.
Oh, it didn't? It just says 35 HP. I thought it had damage.
I don't know who wrote that.
Big baby.
There, I'll have to give it more official stats at some point. Right now, it has no information that you can see.
Okay.
Here I was scared that if I set her out to the forest alone, it might get killed.
Is Sia there, or did he fall asleep?
Hello.
Hey,
There you are.
it is your
Alright.
turn.
All right.
It's been an
So
hour.
the one in front of me is still alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use that sword I got that one time, and this time it's gonna hit. No, computer, don't do this.
Oh,
please.
wait a minute. No, that one.
This one? I
He's
threw a
down.
rock at it, it died.
Oh, he threw a rock at it.
And it's being consumed by the roots, like being pulled into the ground for fertilizer now.
Yeah, this is an amazing spell. This orange box here, holy shit. The Wrath
Hold
of
on,
Nature.
It's a fifth level spell, Wrath of Nature.
My computer is being. What the fuck is it?
Nature calls.
I want to see a circle of
Go to the
dudes,
bathroom. Nature call.
and they all just cast their best spell in one area, and everything in there is just freaking doomed.
It's time to take a shit on all of your nature calls. More
Oh, and I can't
catchphrase.
open up my character sheet. My computer's too busy shitting itself.
Nature calls. This car is automatic. It's systematic. It's hydromatic. Why, it's grease lightning.
Hold on, let me see if it fixes if I restart my computer. Hold on.
We'll get some overhead. This is fun 4-barrel quads. Keep talking, whoa, keep talking. Fuel injection cutoff and chrome plated rods.
Why are you marking the Drake with Psychic Crush recharge?
Air Drakes have Psychic Crush.
Oh, that's right.
Damn, they can do what you do.
They did they? They did get us.
So what does the
one
learn?
time.
It's really hard to use it, though. The Cyanatrix prevents him from using his ability most of the time, so you have to roll a d12 on any given turn that it wants to use the Psychic Crush. And only on a 12 does it do that. Otherwise, it'll make a bite or claw attack instead.
Okay.
Go grease lightning,
You
you
see
burn
me
up the
use the
quarter
Psychic
mile.
Crush.
Grease lightning, go grease lightning.
You guys would probably be unaware that they have this ability. You've never seen it because they've never pulled it off. All of the air drakes you've encountered have been prevented from using this ability so far.
I was asking if the
What?
Air Drake saw me use the thing. 'cause
It
probably
did.
knows what
It
that
did.
is.
That's why I just added it to its notes there. Like, it saw you do the Psychic Crush, and it kind of understands what you just did. And it'll be
Oh,
it'll be thinking about that now, and now it wants to do a Psychic Crush too.
oh no! I taught it a new move.
But it didn't charge up this turn. It's trying to do it, but it failed.
You gotta take it to the Pokey hospital to recharge its PP.
How you do?
That'll never not be funny. I need to recharge my PP.
Wow.
Hello? Hello?
Where's Nurse Joy? Help me out here.
Alright, someone else's turn. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Okay, I think my computer has.
We can hear you.
Alright,
Your
good.
computer shit the bed.
Yeah.
Wah, wah,
I tried to click on any of
Burn
my
up the
Chrome
quarter
tabs.
mile.
I tried to click on any one of my Chrome tabs, and that shit was just not responding. And then I was like, oh no.
Ba-dum-ba-dump.
There are
Red
still
lightning.
3 left.
You should use the Brave browser instead of Chrome.
What are you singing, Joe?
Grease
Sorry,
lightning.
it's stuck in my head. The grease lightning.
That'd be my recommendation. Change browser.
Alright, so
Alright, which ones are alive?
The one near Omen over there, this one near this tree inside the box, and this one near the air elemental over there. This one near Omen is stunned. The one near the air elemental is both surprised and prone. This one is just heavily damaged.
This one right here is alive, right?
Yeah, all three are alive.
Okay, where am I? Right here. All right.
Remember that.
These things,
Can I fire another arrow at this one?
when they're all good.
Sure.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Want to use another elemental shot?
Does that recharge, or is it like expend your arrows that are magically imbued and then they turn into mundane arrows?
I will tell you, at a
I
glance,
have
you can
to
tell
tell
that mantis man is about to keel over dead. You can see its carapace is totally cracked open and its guts are spilling out. And it's
How much health do these guys have?
around 70. It's barely standing at this point. It's so wounded that you can tell that it's badly wounded.
Is that the only one still left? That's the only one I see.
There's
No,
three
there's
of them.
There's this one prone and this stunned one over here. This one's also pretty heavily wounded. You can probably tell it's wounded.
Hard to hit a prone target, though, with a ranged attack. So you probably wouldn't target him.
Yeah, I want to hit this one.
Okay.
And I don't have stealth this time because it sees me, right?
Yeah, the mantis is fully aware where you're at. You revealed yourself with your previous attack.
D20 plus 9.
Keep talking. Oh, keep talking.
12 doesn't hit, right?
No.
Oof,
Pings right
well,
off their thick armor.
Then I'm going to bonus action Bardic Inspiration Taurus if all fails.
Okay. So I've got 3 surviving mantis men. This one over here cannot take an action. Its turn ends and it's no longer surprised. So it's still prone. This one over here, it's stunned. Need to check the condition real quick. What does stunned cause this thing's action to do? Incapacitated. Cannot move. Cannot speak. No actions. No reactions. That's one turn, though. It goes away now, right?
A second.
Wait, why am I back at 66 hit points?
Grimoire casted a mass cure wounds.
Can you believe it? A cleric that healed you?
Oh my god, that's the. What has just happened? Chris, who killed you and replaced you? Where's the real Chris?
You're asking. You're
killing
asking
me.
a clone.
Smart.
You're lucky the enemies were in a bunch. He would have prioritized Fireball over healing if that was the case.
Where's the real Chris? Seriously, dude?
Totally, dude.
Almost gets a fireball. I was debating.
Explode Omen. Sacrifice him.
Only if you want to lose a freaking church.
Hey, Taurus.
Oh man, he's gonna terrorize your church.
Mantis Man E goes for the nuts. All right, turn two.
He does what?
Turn 2, Mantis Man E. Bite, claw, claw. 18, 22, 27 crit.
What an asshole.
Only the
He's
crit
trying
hit,
to
right?
Eugene and bite your nuts.
Say it one more time. What were those numbers? I didn't see the numbers.
His attack rolls are 18, 22, 27, which is a crit.
27 hits.
Yeah, all right. So only the crit hits you. He hits you with a claw attack to the nutsack for 20 damage. You resist half of that. 10 damage to the nuts.
When he grabs it,
On foot.
I'm like,
Wait.
yeah.
Try your claw
Oh yeah, that's on my 10.
Aw.
He gives you a big pinch.
Joke's on you. Ulrich loves doing that.
You're used to the pain.
You're just casually taking 10 points of pinching damage from
Unfortunately,
Ulrich.
Commander, these nuts are made of steel.
They're actually made of iron.
Fair enough.
I pre-generated 3 turns worth of attacks for these mantises, and by the end of turn 2, I only have one that can actually make an attack roll.
So, is it my turn?
Morg, actually.
That's okay.
Okay, this one's still within 10 feet of a tree, so it has to make a 16 DC Dex saving throw or take the 4d6 slashing damage.
All right, so he rolls a 14. He fails. He takes the damage.
Is he alive?
Probably not. He only has 6 health, and he takes all the whipping damage and freezes.
Well, maybe he only took 4 damage.
And then I can't do anything else with this spell because nothing else is in the square.
The tree batters him to the ground, and he doesn't move.
That spell is so freaking powerful.
That doesn't
So
even use an
scary.
action.
That happens at the
Okay,
beginning
right.
of your turn. The rock happens
Yeah,
as a bonus
automatically.
action.
And the area is just difficult terrain for enemies, and the vine at the end of my turn, but nothing's in the thing. So, damn, everything's too far away because of these giant ass squares. I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How far is this? 5. I will produce flame and chuck a fire attack at him.
All right.
Uh,
AC 21.
20. Nope.
Mm.
Would cantrips also get do cold damage with the thing?
Yeah, that's funny. You would do both cold damage and fire damage with that spell.
I see hot.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyways, but that's my turn.
Wait, what spell? I
Hey!
need to know what spell.
Produce
my
flame.
Produce flame cantrip. I just chuck fireballs, but my frostwood staff gives me ice cold damage to my elemental spells.
Huh.
He adds 4 cold damage to
Wasn't there
any
magic-
elemental attack spell.
Wasn't there a magical tree of doom or something?
That I have? No.
No, like the Sorcerer Kings have one.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you're
The
talking
Oba
about
of
one.
Gulg has a tree that Grimorn really hates.
That
Yeah,
thing's
that's
just
gonna-
like immune to magic,
No.
He's gonna burn it down.
or nearly
Yeah.
immune.
We're gonna use Nibinate to help us burn it
keep
down.
this-
I'm gonna
Let's
get
keep this magic fire channeling, like this ice channeling staff in mind. That's an interesting idea to me.
So Taurus, you're next on the list there.
for the tree.
I thought they were all dead.
Now,
There's 2 more.
Where?
The one next to Omen still has like almost half health, and this one that's like nearly dead.
Well,
That's
the one that had my nuts. I was kind of
That-
enjoying that.
that was get it from Ulrich.
I
You
don't
attack
think
the enemy.
that
The
I
enemy
can close
smiles
this.
at you.
I don't know if
The
I can
enemy moans.
on this. What are you talking? We're
Throw
talking.
your hand
Well,
at him.
I'm half a square. I'm half straddling that one. So that's 5, 10,
15,
15,
25.
20. Wait, I'm sorry. Sorry. 5, 15,
25,
25,
35.
35, 45. I can do 45.
Yeah.
Am I close enough to hit? Is that 10-foot reach? Yeah, that's 10
Yeah,
foot reach.
that's 10 foot.
All right, cool.
Smack a bitch!
Movement.
Over the top of Grimorn. I have 45. Over the top of Grimorn's head, I come in with a blow. Let's hit him. Let's hit him. Reckless attack.
Squash him right on top of Omen's wings.
You saved the buddy, man.
Pass.
29 to hit, and I'll go ahead and do my second one too.
Roll it.
Gives me nostalgia to when the
Another
Cloud
29 to
Ninja
hit.
hammered
Okay.
Two
that one
29s
guy's
to hit.
arms.
Roll me some damage for those.
First one is gonna be 34 damage.
Well, you didn't need to even roll the second attack. You defeat it in one hit.
Oh, well. Flat. And I just go ahead and swing again, just because. just
You just pound it
Beginning.
even flatter. Its bug guts go everywhere, coating everybody within 10 feet.
I said it again just to make sure that it was fully dead, because it was still twitching. I just fucking
Okay.
got it again, just to be safe. Ulrig's gonna move to this one. I think she has plenty of speed.
Okay.
Right there. Oh, wait. Oh my God. Can you? Okay.
Oh,
there's
there
an
elementals in the way.
Oh, okay.
She
Well,
can
she's
move
gonna-
into the elemental space. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not
whatever.
in reality, but in game terms you can. We'll
Well,
just
she can
assume you
move
don't
to the
you don't
side.
you don't need to make it fit. We
She
know
can just get in there. Yeah. Whatever. She's there.
if you
um,
really want it, we can use the tool. Or you can just slide her in with the tool, and that'll make her fit into the space.
She's there. She's got this. 10 to hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Not 10 to hit. I'm sorry. Plus 10 to hit.
Plus
That's a bit. That's an 18. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Are you rolling with advantage? It's prone.
It is prone,
Oh,
so you have to
prone.
roll with
Oh.
advantage.
Okay. We like those. We like to see those.
-2.
15.
Ah, worse.
Worse.
Okay. We're not proud of that. It was squirming on the ground in a circle.
The
Second hit.
wind is in your face.
Second hit.
The sun was hitting at just the right
20,
angle.
23. Okay.
Okay. Can you do 12 damage in one hit? Let's see.
Let's see what she got. Let's see
Hey,
what
Baba.
she
Hey,
got.
Bardic Inspiration, remember?
15 to hit.
What?
15.
Execution.
You mean damage?
Damage, yeah. 15 damage.
Yeah. Okay. So she finishes it.
Well, she just chops off its head.
Okay. Finish her.
Uh,
Execution style. Okay. The combat ends. The halflings let up a cheer. Yay! We have defeated the enemy, they say in halfling, and nobody understands what they're talking about.
I
None
won't-
of you died
We
this
understand
time.
cheers, though. We understand cheers.
I-
Yay.
If I knew what they just said, let it be known that I would not point out that they did absolutely nothing.
I know, they took one attack and all of them missed.
That stated, two things that I would like to do immediately. One, wait, is the wyvern still like panicking?
No, it calms down immediately. Now that the
Have
combat's
we-
over.
Have
The
we
Drake
ever
Wing?
ran across these kind of creatures before? The mantis people?
You are aware of
Thrycreen, yeah.
Thrycreen. You've seen Thrycreen before. Way back in your days as a wanderer, you've probably seen the occasional Thrycreen in the desert or traveling.
I'd like to examine this one and understand why it's so hostile all of a sudden.
Ah.
Do a nature check.
The
This is gonna
psychic
be
phenomenon made them go crazy.
a nature check. That's not good. 15?
Okay, ignore me then.
Yeah, looking at it, you
Oh, wait,
cannot tell
wait.
anything
Oh,
about it.
I got Bardic Inspiration.
It's not going to help you. You're not going to figure out their mental. They don't have
22.
magic.
22.
I mean, in technical terms, you'd probably want to make an Arcana check to know that it's a psychic phenomena that is making them go mad. So
Okay, we're gonna do that too.
your nature check would not accomplish anything. But
Well,
the
my
party,
nature check
The party is
determine that
generally aware that the Psionatrix has driven all psionic creatures mad, and everyone knows that Thri-kreen are psionic creatures.
Okay. So I stated the obvious with my check. And Arcana is 8. No,
Yeah,
not
okay.
good. Not good.
So these, hang on. In their current state, what was their intelligence scores?
8.
With the
Okay, so
22,
he could have theoretically made it. All right.
Not likely, though. They're very weak to intelligence saves. They have
With,
a -1 on that check.
a 22 nature check, was I able to determine if they have anything worth harvesting out of them?
Ah. For a harvest, they're a semi-humanoid creature. They have equipment. Each one of them has a sash of defense. A long cord tied about the Thri-kreen's body, decorated with carved wooden totems of protection.
Yoink.
Hey, Taro, do you want to identify this mysterious item that all of these Thri-kreen had on them?
I will immediately after I freaking suit my pets. In this case, Omen, with just a little bit more, buddy. We're almost there.
You trying to get it off?
I originally had forgotten about the Psionatrix doing it. I thought I saw on the model of the Thri-kreen that there was some kind of fungus that was driving them mad, but it makes more sense that it's the Psionatrix.
You're going to like this. The Thri-kreen sash of defense, it's a long cord that is designed to be tied about the body of creatures that have unusual body types.
Oh.
So what that means is it's like barding for an animal. It provides +2 AC to a pet or animal creature, or to a shape-shifted druid in an animal shape. There are 6 of these. Each of the Thri-kreen had one.
Whoa.
I think all the animals should get one.
Speaking
My-
of,
I already have
Wyvern.
my Fire Drake hide transforms when I wild shape, so I already have +2 when I transform.
But this can give you an additional +2.
Yeah, this is like a ring of protection.
Oh, I thought things of defense doesn't give you extra AC if you're wearing armor or shields.
Oh yeah, you're correct. This one
No, this is
says
just a sash.
+2 to AC if no armor or shield is worn. So
Oh.
if you are wearing that armor, it does not help you. This one in particular.
Mm.
Yeah, so give it
What?
to the animals. That's fine.
But things with natural armor, it applies to them.
Hold on. What about half giants who are wearing that and don't wear armor?
Yeah, that would work if you're not wearing armor.
Yes! Yoink! Yeah, because technically my
Why is it
armor
called-
does not count as armor.
The
Uh-huh.
sash of
Remember?
defense,
Yeah.
right? Ninja.
Damn, Nairisi's ridiculous.
Indeed, he is freaking deaf now.
Hang on. Requires attunement. Okay, there. Fixed.
Just
Do you have any
saying.
more payment slots?
So,
I
question.
gotta get rid of this ring of jumping.
May I? Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I just saw you.
It's a ring of what?
Ring of jumping.
I can fly. I don't. Who needs it?
I'm taking it specifically because jumping is kind of like flying with style.
No.
I'm pretty sure
What ring of
flying is
jumping?
flying with style.
I'm not giving you a ring before I give Ulrich a ring.
Why don't I give it to her? Propose to her right now.
That's what I'm about to do. Calm down.
Yeah,
Calm down. It's not the
I'm your
right,
hype
it's
man.
not the right
It's
moment.
Come on, hurry this up.
It's not the right moment, man.
It's always the right moment, Ryan. You literally brought her back from the dead. Was that not the right moment?
We're still in the trial phase.
Trial phase of
So
what?
that-
You're trying to have a baby with her. What do you mean trial phase?
Trial phase of what?
baby first, then marriage.
Hot.
What?
First comes the
Which
baby,
tribe are you
then
from?
comes marriage. That's how, right?
No, you got that backwards.
Really, you need to. I think something's
That-
wrong with your headband of intelligence.
I'm projecting. Okay, my bad.
Projecting.
Anyway,
I'm gonna,
hey,
I'm
got-
gonna
I
get
got-
back information.
I got woman problems right now. Okay, leave me alone. Ninja's been hearing about it.
We get the sashes and go back information.
Okay, so I put a sash of defense on the Drakeling's notes and on Omen's notes.
thank you.
I would like one.
Hey,
And I
guess we
will,
just keep the 3 extra for something else.
Yeah.
Maybe sell them or something.
I'm gonna give the ring of jumping over to Ulreg. 'Cause
Okay,
she
we're
doesn't
6
have
to go.
that. She's gonna have the ring of jumping now.
Okay, so this note card has the 3 unused or untaken, unclaimed sashes here for selling or whatever.
I'm gonna
I
take
kind
one
of
of
want
them.
it for my house.
Well, there was a total of 6, so I'm saying 3 of them were already taken, and these are the 3 that were left.
All right, I'm putting one on my.
Hey, Ninja.
Yeah.
Does the Thrycreen have any other stuff on them?
I don't know. That was all.
Okay, in that case, Wyvern Dindins.
All right. The halflings rejoice. The Thrycreen have been a real menace, and Day is the happiest of them all, and Day is going to chitter in the halfling language stories of the conflicts with the Thrycreen berserkers and how dangerous they've become in the past month. And this is a great victory, and the halflings, they're going to say that this has redeemed you for the dishonor that you've caused recently to defeat their new favored foe. The Thrycreen
On that,
makes them happy.
sorry. On that note, lower down the flying carpet and they can feast on the bodies of the sloth their friends.
Yeah, okay. So, well-fed halflings, well-fed pets. So,
So, but you said it's been a month
since
Thrycreen
the...
started going bad.
Yeah, I would say since the Cyanatrix effect started, it's probably been a month.
Oh, really? I thought it'd been longer than that.
I don't know, how many weeks do you think
longer.
travel was involved there? They're going to the Road of Fire was probably at least a couple weeks, right?
Imagine using something.
It was way longer for us.
I mean, in real
Well,
life, it took us a
maybe
long
not real
time,
life.
but in game
There was
terms,
going to Uruk. There was Nibene. I think Nibene was after the Cyanatrix, wasn't it?
I think it's been about a month, but it would take some calculation to really be sure.
Okay.
But in that
It's about
ballpark,
like a month and a half to
That's
2
pretty
months.
impressive. We've been
Like going
booking
up
it.
to the fireplace and then going back down.
Yeah, we've been booking it. Okay. So we are marching now again through the woods, the jungle, I should say, more like.
okay,
I got 25 AC, baby.
you want to continue on.
There you go.
Or are we calling it a night?
We still got 30 minutes.
Okay.
Do another
I just heard what
in-game
Ninja said. I
day
was
of-
like, oh, are we calling it?
Solo's been getting really close to dying the past couple sessions, and I love it.
I forget, did we already roll travel activities before this?
We did.
Yeah, we
rolled
did.
some scavengings, got some 8-point
didn't roll,
flower
but
things, and
I was still
I
doing my
scouted.
numbers.
Okay, so after
I
the
think, no,
af-
you hunted Taurus.
after the Thrycreen encounter, you would continue traveling for a couple hours, and then you would make camp.
I wouldn't do a
I
nature
wanted to
check.
scavenge. I wanted to
Oh,
scavenge
survival.
something.
You did that already. Last
Who-
time.
I did.
Who was the one that got the 8 flowers?
I got them.
Yep. I was talking to Taurus. I wasn't talking. I was talking to Joe, not whoever else was talking.
Okay,
So we're still setting up camp.
you're setting up camp, correct.
Yes.
What sort of camp activities do you do?
Did I get anything good?
I think what we got was actually no, you couldn't do the same thing.
got
You were
it.
doing something else. Actually,
Ninja. Can I do a survival check and see if I can trace where the tricrine came from?
Sure. Look for tracks.
Yeah, maybe they have a camp or okay.
I'll accompany you.
Good.
I'll do a perception around the area while you're looking like
Do you
closely
want
at
to
the ground
assist
so you don't
me
get
or
surprised by anything.
with survival?
No, I'm not assisting you in survival. I'm just making sure nothing attacks you while you're like looking at the ground and looking at tracks and stuff.
This is
Can
a
I
bit
get
of a
a bard-
retcon because you would have had to do this like 2 hours ago.
What, me?
Yeah, like you continued traveling for a couple hours after defeating the
okay.
Thrycreen.
Oh, forget
Yeah.
about it then. Forget about it. I thought we were.
well, that's not. I mean, it's still like within the 5 minutes of this conversation. So I mean, I don't know. Well, it's up to you.
It's fine. We can retcon it.
You're okay?
Can I do anything?
What'd you roll?
Can you assist? Maybe.
Assist what?
Survival.
Tracking.
I'll give you
I have
guidance.
I have survival. I
That's
got a
great
plus
hunter.
2.
They rolled 21 to watch out for Grimoire, and if anything, might try to sneak up on him while he's
Oh, I need to roll that.
searching around.
Can I get a bardic inspiration? Please.
See?
Boom! I assisted you. 15. Following.
Yeah. No.
See ya.
See you later.
Yo.
Can I get a bardic
I didn't know I was
inspiration?
muted. Wait, were you saying see ya or were you were you calling see ya?
We're asking if if you can give me a bardic inspiration if you have one.
You are
Okay.
guided with a plus 3.
I really have to clear that up with my name. Yeah, I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
That's a D8, huh?
Yep. Trying to make it a D10. But it's, when was the last time you got that?
I gotta roll it twice because I have advantage.
Did anyone remember when the last time we leveled up was?
A while back. A good long while back.
37 ninja.
Somebody said we're level 13 now, not 12.
I was asking that because Salt said that, and then I was like, my character sheet still says 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's level 12 currently.
I got a
Oh.
37. I rolled a 37 ninja.
Oh yeah, I counted that shit wrong. My bad. I didn't go to my character sheet. I was looking at my spellcaster thing, and it says 9 for bard and 3 for fighter, and I don't know how that math added up in my head.
So you can tell that the Thrycreen came from the northwest.
I'll point that out to Taurus because he's assisting me.
Is that in the direction we're going with the halflings, or is that off the path?
You're traveling southwest to the Halfling Citadel.
I tell also Caspar to let the halfling know that they came from a specific direction.
Yeah, the Halflings are going to laugh and nod. Yeah, we know.
Is there a camp over there? What's over there?
Well, the Halflings will teach you some geography if we go to the world map. Where's that world map at?
Is it the tiny one?
The tiny world map.
First, take out your world map.
The empty plains are where the mantises normally live.
That's the road of fire. Hold on. I'm on the wrong side.
And where are we in the forest right now?
You guys are traveling in the Forest Ridge.
Oh,
You are headed
So-
to the southwest, and they
they're-
came in from this direction.
so they're like deep in there, huh?
They're not normally in the Forest Ridge, they live beyond it, and they have penetrated into the Forest Ridge and displaced the halflings towards the Ringing Mountains.
Why are they trying to do that? Are they trying to take over the forest?
They're crazy.
They've been driven mad by the Cyanatrix.
Right.
Okay, well, there's probably not a camp if they're just coming from the plains.
Like you're thinking of like a camp, but that's like the land of the Mantis Men. They are
It's just
all
very
over the
open.
place. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of them scattered throughout those empty plains.
Alright, so we should just keep on going on our way then. We just gotta be sure to be careful because there could be more on the way.
So why don't they kill each other?
The Mantises?
Like zombies.
They're insane.
They're functioning on an instinctual level. They've been reduced to like animal intelligence, and animals don't tend to attack their pack mates.
So is that disrupting their ability
Except for mantis women and their men.
Yeah, right. After they couple, the female eats the head of the male,
Yeah.
and then she lays like 1,000 eggs.
I don't want to go over there. Let's keep going.
Yeah. So they have vast plains, and they are effectively the humanoid locusts of the empty plains. And in huge swarms, they just move around, consuming things. You just happen to encounter one of the berserker bands of Thrycreen that's gone deep into the forest ridge that is not their territory.
we
So-
should just keep on going on our
This is similar to the Kyr. The Kyr were also displaced from the forest ridge into the Ringing Mountains
Well,
in the same way.
I don't know how much I know about. Well, no, Thrycreen, they mix throughout the tablelands pretty well, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. You've almost certainly encountered one or two, although their population is incredibly, vanishingly small in the human tablelands. You will see a few here and there. Like you'll go into a bar, like it'll be like a Star Wars cantina where you see a few
Right.
mantis men sitting in the corners.
Okay. And they don't go around being locusts in the tablelands. They're just regular, people essentially.
Yeah, they're just crazy now.
Okay, so like the issue is you're really close to the source here. The Cyanatrix is emanating from the Dragon Crown Mountains, and
Is it overpowering my crystal from Desverendi?
no, your crystal still gives you full immunity, but any psionic creature that is this close to the effect is getting just blasted by the radiation from it at all times. It's really, really, really bad for the brain.
So how about the rest of our party?
Anybody who is psionic would feel very uncomfortable in the proximity of the Cyanatrix, but it doesn't have any extra effect other than the
Imagine using psionics.
the times 4 cost on your psionics is pretty rough, but other than that,
Does that mean like a first level spell would cost a 4th level spell slot for psionics?
you could cast a first level spell by spending 4 spell slots to cast it once.
Ooh.
Oh, so our psionics are just broken now again.
Well, you have the sword of the winged elephant, which makes you immune, so it doesn't affect you.
Oh,
Hooray.
And Skywill has the crystal, so he's immune.
And I don't use psionics.
Right. Everybody else just has a low-level headache all the time because you have the feat that you got, the free feat that makes you a little bit psionic. So
Away.
so everybody has a headache. You're aware of it, but it doesn't affect you in a huge, debilitating way like it does the actual psionic classes.
Surprised that like Thrycreen aren't just debilitated and just like on the ground groveling about like how much their head is killing them.
Yeah, well, it also varies in the Thrycreen. While they are all psionic creatures, there's a particular class of them that are more psionic. So the average warrior will have a terrible headache, but aside from being turned into sort of like angry animals, they're not affected as badly as their leaders, which are the super scions, and they would have it worse. And so you have to factor in their leadership is completely like debilitated by this. So they have no leader, and they're all pissed off because they have a terrible headache all the time, and that's sort of the state that the Thrycreen are in right now.
but the Sorcerer Kings were not affected like this. They're pushing through fine.
Many of them have defenses within their own domain. They
Right.
might have a building that protects them or a powerful spell that protects them, but it does limit their psionic ability just the same way as it does others. But they have so many spell slots that using 4 of them to do a spell isn't really a big deal for them.
Is no Sorcerer King taking like direct action against this? Or are we working for him?
Well, we kind of are, because Ulrich.
Hamanu sent his best men to do it. When they got to the
I think for a lot of them,
they got to the place in the Road of Fire and they got their ass kicked by the ghosts, so they sort of failed that mission.
and then mysteriously vanished into nothing.
They managed to get to Akarakal. They managed to get there before you, so they were doing pretty good, but they got defeated at Akarakal.
Couldn't be us personally.
Yeah, that guy was OP.
He was strong enough to kill Ulreg. Ulreg stood her ground and fought him and was defeated with a.
Did we ever meet him?
Yeah, you met him. You talked to him. He
Talk to him.
used a disintegration ray to kill her, I think.
Was he that ghost we talked to?
destroy
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
destroy
the one
sword.
with the Rosetta Beetle.
Yeah,
Oh, he was super chill.
he was super chill with you, but against the Hamanu troops, he crushed them. He came out with his giant war beetle and fired like death rays that killed Ulreg outright.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I understand.
And then the Lord of Flame brought her back.
Sponsored by Fire Guy.
It's kind of nice that they left us in jail because they got to die first.
We just lost
Thanks,
a bunch of
Samanu.
Okay, so then
like a bright flash appears, orange is thanks, Amanu. Thumbs up, smile.
Smiling at the camera. Yeah, exactly.
so then you made camp, and then nothing happened that night when you made camp. So Caspar is going to he's gonna whittle. He takes some wood and he's carving it. He carves it into the shape of a woman, and he does a really good job of it. You know, like it seems like he's carving somebody that he knows because the features are pretty good, and he does it all by memory. So. The halflings, they do their usual perimeter guard, although they keep it pretty tight because they are worried about the Thrycreen. Maybe there's other groups of Thrycreen that could be nearby because we got attacked, ambushed this afternoon a couple hours ago. So they stay on high alert, and many of them are going to be guarding during the night as well.
Can I ask Caspar, who's the figurine? Who's the person that he's stalking?
He gets a sad look in his eyes and he says, lost love.
Is that to do with that scar on your face?
He touches his face and it seems for a moment as if he's recalling the past, looking off into the distance, and he nods his head, but he doesn't say anything.
Emo moment.
The scar is gone, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch over the halflings, make sure they don't get eaten by anything.
Okay. You keep a close watch on the halflings.
I will make a prayer here.
When he's done, I'll take second watch.
First watch is 18, passive perception.
I have a feeling that the Sorcerer Kings don't care that much about stopping this. Well, besides it not affecting them that much personally, it's like, one, they have other ways to do things, like just Defiler magic the problem away. They could just do
There's
that.
other magic
And
besides
also-
the flag.
Aren't a bunch of their Templars like Psionic though?
True, but also they can. The Templars can also use not psionic things too. So, like, if anything, this just kind of strengthens their hold.
Sort of. All of the Sorcerer Kings and Queens all have pretty much the same advantage/disadvantage, more or less.
Right. They would like to have their full psychic capability as it allows them to do their transformation. So you've kind of Like, the Cyanatrix effect is actually doing a good job of keeping any of the Sorcerer Kings and Queens from increasing their power level and becoming more of a dragon. Because they're...
Just leave this alone.
That was what my thinking was.
Because
I
it
mean,
requires
if-
a lot of psychic power and those giant obsidian orbs that they have to eat in order to continue their transformation. So if they can't
Yeah.
access their full psychic power, they can't cast that spell at the high enough level to do it.
Well, that was one of my thoughts. Is if Korganard really is dead, I just don't know if we want to do this.
If we save him, do we get another wish?
Do we want to keep the psionic powers down?
Is it possible that I could become a sorcerer king?
I feel like that would only hurt us in the long run. Is like we don't even know if the effects could get worse. It could cause more people to go insane. In
Yeah.
addition to everyone being constantly miserable.
So,
and
Sia,
without the power
All of
on-
Athos into
Yes,
zombies.
but the sorcerer king.
the answer is
the-
yes. You could become a
Mhm.
Sorcerer King.
Okay, just want to know.
You would have to
Sorcerer-
take levels as a psionic sorcerer, and you would have to take levels as a defiler wizard. But if you did both of those things, then you could become a sorcerer king by following the ritual.
You have to have both. You can't just be a caster.
Wait, what you're saying is that Tara's gonna become a sorcerer king.
But no, not necessarily. But is there a way to become a sorcerer king in a new way without using the exact same defiler stuff?
You need to have the ability to cast psionic spells, and you need to have the ability to cast wizard spells. And then
You
you
need
also
both?
you also need to know the ritual, and you need to have the object, which is the obsidian spheres. You probably have to be able to cast high-level spells of both wizard and psionicist. So, Ringsight is halfway there. He would need to be able to cast wizard spells of a high level as well.
I think what they mean is
I mean, for Sia, a very, very high-level bard can cast high-level wizard spells, so yes.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
So you would also need high-level psionic spells
But
to
the-
cover the other side.
Psionic
Cor-
spells?
Like what Karganard was, okay? Like what do you need to reach to be able to make one of those?
The same thing, high-level wizard, high-level scion.
Where would I
So
get
Ringside
high level
could be-
psionic spells?
Ringside could be one of those then.
You're already a scion because of the feat that I gave everybody by default, but you would just need to take levels as a psionic sorcerer like Ringsight has.
Hmm.
That's kinda
Okay,
cool.
okay.
It's really cool.
I'm so close. One more level. I'm not evil, I swear.
All right, I predict that Ringsight is going to become like Ganesh, the Hindu elephant god. He's going to get wings.
The main
and
problem
arms.
is it's
Yeah.
an epic feat to become a sorcerer king, so you need another 7 levels. Or 8
Oh
levels.
no.
So 8 levels, and some of those levels have to be in the psionic sorcerer class.
Would one level in sorcerer be enough?
Probably not. You would probably want to divert into that class for a bunch of levels.
Ooh, but then
You can already cast high-level bard spells, so you would basically just need to stay for like the next 8 levels. You would need to take psionic sorcerer, all of them.
Yeah, but if you became like a super fighter bard,
a what bard?
super
A
fighter bard,
Hamanu bard.
A super fighter bard?
Hamanu Bard. Excuse me, what?
Yeah, Hamanu's like a warrior
you
guy.
specialize in
Oh,
something.
yeah, yeah. I was like, but not for Hamanu.
You could wear
Yeah.
heavy armor, shield.
Oh, I am a bard with levels in fighter already.
Yeah, but if your fighter was higher too, that'd be cool.
Since I use the ritual magic, do I necessarily need to take the specific classes in that? Or
Yeah, it's all a prerequisite.
no, but like since I have I need to learn powerful wizard spells, but I can just transcribe those. So do I have to take the classes?
Yeah, you need to be a wizard. You need to be a defiler wizard. You need to have defiled many, many times.
Oh no, that's the hard part.
That is the
Well,
hard
I
part.
mean-
There's a whole progression on
I
defiling.
mean the Torganard version.
Right, right.
You gotta be good.
Yeah, for that you would need to be a preserver wizard at a high level.
Doesn't seem that bad.
Kurganard's
I mean,
not
after all,
a
Korgnar went through a
sorcerer king.
metamorphosis as well.
He's an Avengian.
I
That
want to
does
be
not
a,
involve the black orb
Can
thingies.
can Taurus become a Vengean?
To become an Avengian, it requires a ritual that cocoons you, and then you are reborn as the giant humanoid Lunamoth that is an Avengian.
I'm going for the greater fire elemental form.
You need preserver magic. You are not preserver Taurus.
Are there any kind of alternate forms for giant barbarians?
No.
Like, that's
It's just a naked fool until the end. Man.
How did Korganar do it? Did he?
I just become raw strength.
So the way Korganar did it is he was working with the Veiled Alliance in Uruk, I think, and he was going to do a metamorphosis, but his enemies found out about it, and they found out where he was at, and he needed to be smuggled out of Uruk. And so the party took him and was traveling with him in his cocoon form, where he had none of his powers and he needed to be protected. He was incredibly vulnerable and could have been killed during that entire period while he was in his cocoon. But the party protected him and brought him to Desverendi's Valley, where he was able to complete the ritual and be reborn out of his cocoon in his new body.
Yeah, that was quite the process.
So I'd have to ask the Veiled Alliance for a really big favor.
Yeah, it took several days, and he was incredibly vulnerable during that period, and his enemies were actively trying to kill him during that time.
We could protect you though.
How many years would that take to acquire a favor big enough from the?
To become an Avengian, how long would it take?
Yeah.
I don't know. You do have to be epic level. It's the same as a Sorcerer King.
Oh, epic level. That means past level 20.
You have to be
That
over level
means
20.
2 more years of in real life playing.
2 more years in real life.
Korganard was level 23.
Hey Joe.
Yep.
Like your barbarian has to get like titles.
I think Korganard had 10 levels as a sorcerer and 13 as a wizard.
I'm
Like
confused.
he has
So-
to be known in the world, you know, by like a specific title.
So 2 more years real time. Got it.
Like an ultimate like warrior or whatever, you know. He's the Hercules of the
Does the book even say we're ever gonna reach epic level?
In this adventure, you would not.
We're gonna reach epic level. We gotta kill the dragon. I mean, the boss guy at the end of the game.
Yeah, we gotta be really strong for that.
Gotta be really sure.
Oh, there's a fucking GM binder on epic barbarians. Oh, 21st level. The 30th
I think
level.
I think you get level 13 at the end of this quest, and then if you did another major quest after this one, it would do levels 14, 15, 16, and probably 17. And then you'd have to do like a big quest after that would go like to the epic levels.
18 is epic level?
No, 21 is epic level. Wow, 21. You get ability score improvement and fast movement. Your speed increases by an additional 10 feet while you aren't wearing heavy armor. At level 25, you get another 10 feet. Holy shit, I'm already at 45.
I think you're like looking like years into the future though.
Yeah, we're about to have a big years jump. After this, we're supposed to have like a few years jump in this.
This time skip real life.
Your blind sight. Your senses have become so honed that you surpass the sensory limits of mere mortals, being able to accurately predict an opponent's movements even when your eyes are closed. You gain blind sight within a range of 5 feet, an additional 10 feet while raging.
You get
Wow.
hockey.
Holy shit.
You
And
get
yet,
observation hockey.
22, you get blind sight. 23,
right.
strong mind.
So I guess we just keep on going, Ninja.
Yeah.
If you'd like to continue the camp, nothing eventful happens. You go into the next day of travel, traveling southwest. What's this, day 3? Day 3 of travel, you travel for 10 hours that day. Everybody can do an activity if you'd like.
Same.
Yeah, let's end on a
Um,
cliffhanger.
I want to entertain the bards again.
Okay. Make your performance roll. If you beat a
Every night we owe them stories.
if you beat a DC 15, the halfling's mood will be improved.
24.
All right. Yeah, the halflings are happy.
I tell them the story of the fire drake we killed, and the armor I'm wearing is made of its hide.
Ooh,
I play
stories.
background music. I play background music to a story, like the thing, just to drag her out.
Whenever you tell a story, Day will pull out the storyteller's stone. Day treats it with reverence. It is like a holy artifact that contains all of the lore of Day and his people. And so any story Day collects goes into the storyteller's stone.
I will do a kind of interpretive dance with this to kind of show what happened as he tells the story, and 23 for acrobatics.
Okay.
Hey, Saul.
Apparently, I roll a 0 for my charisma.
Hey, Saul.
Nice.
You rolled a 0? What? You should ask me to do it. You said-
See ya.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yes,
do I
asked
get
you,
advantage while they're playing
why don't-
music and dancing?
Don't you tell the story of how we saved Tyr?
Ah, that one again?
Yeah, and then the big fight, but it's for the story box there.
Oh, okay. I'll put on like my deepest possible voice. Once upon a time, there lived a group of troubled slaves, captured in different situations. I can see this going like that. Do I roll anything, or is it just the story is told?
Ninja?
I hit you with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Are you making your voice deeper?
I turn slowly. No,
I mean, you already rolled a 24. I don't think you need anything else.
that was for the song. This is
Hey,
What's
at
it-
level 30 for a barbarian, you get a nigh unkillable. Your battle hardened physicality has made you very difficult to kill. You make death saving throws with advantage.
I'm confused. What do you want to make a roll for this time that's different?
I'm telling the story of how we saved Tyr, and a little bit after that into the story stone.
All right.
And I'm also making my voice deeper and like giving theatric music in the background. Like,
I mean,
so I
you
want
can
to roll.
you can roll it as a performance if you want. Otherwise, it's just a story that's added to the stone.
I want to know how good is the storytelling with the background music and such. I want
Sure.
to see what I get. Cool. 19.
Still better than a DC 15. So yeah, your story is very impressive.
And so, with the spear in hand, plunged into the sorcerer's check.
Oh yeah. Well, that's an amazing story. They love that one. The story of the death of Kalik. That is an impressive
Yes.
one.
Yes, I did play that big of a part in it. Yes.
You're pissing yourself the entire time.
You were a slave.
Like everybody else. I rolled a 19 on checking for plants.
19. All right. Check the chart. A 19 says that you're gonna find five more lotuses.
Can I find a psionic plant?
Psionic plants. Psionic plants are incredibly rare, and unfortunately, you do not encounter any.
Ooh, psionic plants.
They do exist, but they're more close to the Sea of Silt.
Can I find I don't know, a psionic small creature?
Yeah, definitely.
Like an insect.
I was looking for a small psionic creature.
Does it have to be an animal, or can it be a bug? Or...
Pretty much anything you find is going to be psionic. To
I don't
one
know what to
degree
look
or
for,
another.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, this is just sort of your roll that you make, your travel activity roll. So you could just make a regular hunt and forage roll if you want. The other options are to keep watch, draw a map, navigate, scout, sneak, track, or trailblaze. Although trailblaze is not necessary because you're on the Halfling Trail and you're following a pack of rangers.
I will trust in the power of the dice. 79.
Yeah, there you go. Caspar translated your story all wrong.
Caspar is the translator. Does that mean I blame him for my 19 too?
Okay.
My voice didn't even mean anything.
Even though the 19 was very successful.
Yeah.
He knows those words better.
It could have been better. You know, it's like my deep voice and amazing theatrics probably could have made it a 30.
Why didn't we have like a? Why don't we communicate it like telepathically with them? Can we do
Do
that?
we still have to speak their language?
No, not when you're talking telepathically.
Can you only like communicate like
We'll communicate through a ring sight.
emotional thoughts if they don't understand the language?
I don't
or
know if it
concepts?
works that way.
His psychic communication doesn't require a language. There's no language barrier when it's mental communication.
Yeah, so why don't you tell them the story through ring sight?
That would work.
Then it will not go into their book.
Oh,
Don't
that's
you
true.
make-
It does have to be spoken. Otherwise, it wouldn't work.
Oh yeah, good point.
Well, the rock is sentient and psychic. You could use your psychic communication to the rock itself.
I'm sorry, there's a sentient rock now.
Yeah.
Cool.
There is a
From
sentiment
where?
in this building.
It's Dede's. Dede is
on.
the halfling storyteller, and he has the storyteller stone, which is an artifact.
That came from Krypton.
Is this like an Order of the Lore Master thing?
I don't know. It's a halfling thing.
Like 5e's wizard scribe subclass thingy.
Like if you aim your psionics at the stone, you get the sense that it is of average intelligence, and it has a generally neutral feeling to it, and it's got a bit of an ego. Like the stone has a big sense of pride in its knowledge of stories.
Does it do anything?
It tells stories. It's entertaining. So any story that's been told to it, it can repeat back. So the stories that you just told to it can tell back to the other halflings in the halfling language, or psionically, so it doesn't require language.
Does it know any really boring stories?
Sure.
I
Why
just wanted
would
to
you
know
wanna-
what the answer to that question was. Okay?
It knows all sorts of stories, boring ones, and entertaining ones, sad ones.
He said it was egotistical, so I thought, oh yeah, well, do you have the most boring stories ever?
It doesn't take pride in those stories. Those aren't that entertaining, but it would recount tales of heroism and epic stories.
Can I argue with the stuff?
I mean, it's not sentient like that. It's more of a
Okay.
recorder.
Okay.
Quick question. When you multi-class, your proficiency bonus doesn't get added from the other class, right?
And you continue on the same track. It's based on your overall level.
That makes more sense. I was suspecting that, but I just had to ask. Okay, so
Alright.
does this day...
So that was a day of
Pass
travel.
it.
Did everybody make your roll?
Roll
Do we got a roll?
Yeah.
So,
there
with
was a
extra stuff,
10-hour day of travel, and everybody can make one roll.
So,
If-
so it
Was
wasn't
the one
10
I
hours
assisted?
of dancing and storytelling. We're gonna go ahead and have some time for.
No,
other
that was
things.
just like at our camping.
Right.
I gotta
It was just good
talk
time
for
going
10
around,
hours
dancing,
doing
singing,
storytelling.
storytelling, jokes, arguing. First time in a while that's happened. Now what were you rolling?
Alright, another 18 perception.
I was just
as we're
trying to
walking.
find more fruits and vegetables to eat.
Oh, perception. Okay. I want to scavenge as well.
I will take away from the number of rations I have.
Chris, you already did one for this day. Yeah.
16. 16.
Yeah, you were the first one that rolled. Nobody else did, so everybody's just catching up.
Oh,
What do I find anything with a 16?
With a 16, if you're looking for ingredients, yeah, you will find 4 of these lotuses that Grimorn has been collecting.
Aha. Grimoire. Do you want these? Or can I keep them?
you can keep them. I'm stacking them over Taurus's shoulder. Scaring them.
they are like
Yeah?
poison. We aren't gonna like kill him through his armor, right?
You got little bags with dirt and then a flower coming out. I want to bring that back to its here, and we can start growing these flowers over there.
Isn't the climate in Tyr a lot different? Won't they just die anyways?
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
is. This place has a lot more moisture. In the
but
drier
that's-
parts of the
that's-
world, it would not live.
That's more.
What about the gardens?
That's not my problem. That's Morg's problem.
In
you
a
know,
magically
he's the-
maintained garden with a druid, it would survive.
He's the guy
Yeah,
with
who
the
was
green
that?
thumb.
Okay,
I'm doing that for you, man.
Who was running the gardens again? It was what's his name, right? He used to be here.
Like, do you really think I need poison flowers?
Oh yeah, Diamond. Diamond's currently running that.
wait, why do I need poison flowers? I'm not an alchemist.
Because Orin needs them.
Oh, or needs some. Yeah.
I'll put them in the bag too. Yeah.
Kai, will you want poison flowers?
Always.
Okay.
I'm trying to get that
But
poisoner.
I believe the poisoner is was it Sia?
Yeah, I'm currently trying to learn so I can. High key, if we level up one more time, if
there
you
you
get
go.
I could probably take the feat anyway.
Yeah, you should do that.
Instead of paying for training. Oh, he's fired. Wait, hold on.
Then we can use all the flowers and make the poisons.
Yeah, that's more of your ken. Your skills.
You can
Take the
make-
feat next level. Oh, they got him paying is for sure getting fired.
I
You can
included
make
a bunch
some-
of those as like bonus feats that bards can train in. It's like special bardic training since the bards are an assassin's guild in Dark Sun.
I wasted my money paying him. I could just
Well,
take the feat.
So that means you can make
No,
poison arrows
it's-
if you want.
What I'm saying is, you can get it as a free feat if you do the training. So it's better to do the training and then use your feat to get a feat.
The training takes forever. Though.
It does. It takes a very long time, but it's free.
Do we have that much
I feel
time?
like D&D
After this mission, I think.
Yeah, there's going to be huge multi-year
in
downtime
terms
after
of
this.
Time and money. In terms of time and money, D&D just freaking
And,
loves like just spamming you with unnecessary things to force you to go adventuring.
Yeah, it sure
Feels
does.
like it.
Yeah, you'll have time to train. There's like a personal time for like that is gonna take a long, like a year or two.
Or just train like random psionic sensory things. I can't use any of them.
I'm not seeing it in the book here. If you do multi-class, you just get the class abilities, nothing else, right? No skills or.
There's a chart for it.
there a
Where's
chart?
that? Multi-class.
Is it the start of the section of classes?
It's in the Player's Handbook on page 162.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. I'll be there. I got it. Thank you.
It's different for each class, so there's like a table of what you get.
Should I go for a feat next level or just become a 10th level bard?
That would be level 4 fighter, and you get a feat for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or, what level bard?
10.
Well, 10.
Okay, so 10 levels of bard. Do you get anything good at 10th level bard?
I get to learn spells from any other class.
Ooh.
Really
And
strong.
also get another 2 expertise.
It's really strong. I'll take the 10. Take the level 10.
The expertise also caught my eye.
Hey,
And,
Ninja.
and my bardic inspiration becomes a D10. So Heike, I think that's all around great. Yeah, I'll take that.
Be a bard.
Hey, Ninja.
Yeah.
Those, you know, the drakes that we fought. Did you like, were they pretty much like dragons, pretty much, or were they their own thing?
Yeah, the Dark Sun Drake is the stand-in for a dragon in Dark Sun.
Also, I should look at the stats from a dragon then.
No, it's got its own stats from the Dark Sun 5th edition monster manual. But it is comparable in power to a high-level ancient dragon.
So can I try to train the wyvern like right now?
You already done, right?
It takes a week, and you need downtime, so you can't do it while adventuring. You need a full week of downtime where you do the training activity, and it costs money.
But it costs money because you're like buying foods and things, right? What if we were doing, getting little foods and things during the travel? It kind of makes some sense, maybe.
It's supposed to be training expenses. I don't know. It's not necessarily just the food, although the food would probably be part of it. It's a combination of all the expenses, like the food, the shelter, medical needs, training devices, a whole variety of
medical needs.
You get a pet, you take.
Blind pink. What does?
You get a pet, you take it to the vet, don't you? Right? What if he's got worms?
Not if the pet's a freaking war elephant.
What if he has cancer?
Yeah, that's not what a zookeeper would say.
I would love to.
Cancer.
Maybe.
I would love to use my ranching, my animal handling skills to do that instead of trying to forage.
Yeah, if you do have a good animal handling role, so you'd probably be the best one to do the training.
Okay, so you literally have to buy a farm full of animals, okay, and just have these animals reproduce and have the drake eat them.
So basically, I think you can teach it one trick per week if you make a successful roll. And so usually you'd want to teach it like the attack command. That's a good one.
Excuse me, I have to teach it freaking smack.
Yeah, you gotta teach it tricks.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise it'll just run away from combat. I mean,
or dodge.
If you have to train a dog to attack, just the same way as you train
a dragon.
Wyvern.
My dog does it on
It's
his own.
dragon. What does it have to be afraid of? Monster over there, kill the ass.
Other dragons?
Well, if it was attacked, it would fight back pretty
Right.
aggressively, but it doesn't really
Alright,
it's too young to really be that aggressive. As it gets older, its natural instincts will kick in.
It doesn't understand social constructs and conversation of the combat has started. Well, okay.
Although each day it does gain several pounds and becomes noticeably heavier over time. It's growing fast.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'd kind of like to go ahead and do that with my rolls instead of trying to forage. So.
Well, no. Like I said, if you want to do the training, we need downtime. You can't do it while adventuring. So you can continue your regular rolls while traveling through the wilderness here. I feel like we should call it there. It's past midnight, and I haven't got more planned and prepared past this point yet. So I would like to cut it off there. So I'll have a week to prepare more stuff.
We're past that time.
But
It's fun, though.
there's some big stuff happened in there. What happened to those halflings? Where'd they go?
Where'd they come from? Where'd they go?
And you
I don't
also
know,
got
we-
introduced to the Thrycreen menace in the area.
I had fun.
Yeah.
I
I
had fun.
think
I enjoyed
we
it.
should end with the sound of chittering bugs, a swarm of them, as the sun begins to set.
Just the locusts in the distance.
Yeah.
The Thrycreen locusts eating the trees.
Yeah, God.
Or maybe something more grim. Find out next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
How
All right,
far,
guys, it was fun.
yeah,
It was.
yeah, it was. How
Peace
far
out.
are we from the destination, Ninja?
Hard to
So-
say.